because I don't really like chocolate girls, but I would date her. Because let me tell you something, I'm not talking to you if you say that.
Right. That's dating down.
Yeah.
Okay. Facts.
Hustlers, creators, conversationalists. You are now listening to the Girlfriends Podcast.
Aya, did you intentionally put a black dot underneath?
Oh yeah, that's my signature look.
Oh, okay.
I get so different.
I didn't know.
Just extra as fuck for no reason.
I was like, I want to wipe it, but I don't know because it's
No.
so
Extra as hell. You know she extra.
No, this is my look. I put 2 dots. That's a part of my glam look.
Bring us in, Miss Glam. Bring us in.
Hey girlfriends, and welcome back for another video. Today we are talking about dating down. So I just wanted to start the conversation off gate with asking all of y'all, what do you guys consider dating down? Anybody can open the floor.
Well, back when I was in high school, no. Back when I was in college, if you still stay with your mama, even though I stayed with mine, because I had my shit together when I stayed with my mama. Most of the dudes I knew from where I was at, they would still stay with their mama. They ain't really had no job, they ain't had no goals, no aspirations, stuff like that. Down. Have I dated one of those dudes before? Yes. Do I regret it? No. It was a learning experience. Would I ever do it again? Hell no.
Okay,
Hell no.
so pretty much Naja's definition is if I got my shit together and you don't, I'm dating down if I'm effing with you. So what's yours, Nikki? What's your definition of dating down?
I would kind of like piggyback off you, Naj, except for there's a little difference. I won't say, because I have my shit together for the most part. I'm not perfect by any means, but I would like for my significant other to be like on the same level or maybe more. However, if you are not, I'm not going to say I'm not going to talk to you, because I don't know, the circumstances could be different. Like you could have had your shit together and some unfortunate situation could have happened to make you, take 10 steps back, because it's life, and I know life happens. I know that.
What's the shit together?
Oh, well, like I said, when I was piggybacking off her, so like if you live with your mom, you don't have a car, you don't have a job,
no goals,
you don't have any goals and aspiration, you're not like a driven person, you don't have like any type of drive.
You're complacent. You cool with
if you're like stagnant in your situation, I would consider that dating down. Now, however, I do want to say, if you have any of those characteristics, but you're doing stuff to get yourself out of that situation and you're not stagnant, I can see myself working with you depending on the person. And if I see that you're actually like a driven individual and you're actually doing things to get yourself out of that situation, definitely, because you could be in that situation now and next year you could be a millionaire. A lot can change in a year. So that's why I would say I piggyback off her, but I still think that I think it depends, and I still would.
I agree.
If you were kind of like in a slump, because everybody.
Because I'm gonna say some dudes live with their mama, but they saving up to get them their own
and
stuff.
That's totally fine.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I'm the most non-judgmental person, but if you out here faking it, acting like you
got it,
and then I'm gonna have to.
Especially them dudes that live with their mama and you got every different female coming to your mama's house every week, bro. If you don't get your own spot.
Okay.
How did I forget to say this? Another thing that I say is dating down is when you got a baby mama, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Taylor.
They know what that come with. They know what that come with.
Taylor. What is your definition of dating down? We're not going there. We're not going there today.
Now she know that girl watching her.
Cut. Okay. Now go ahead, Taylor. Go ahead.
They said a lot of different things. What they said is pretty much, because she said something different, a little different, and she, it's somewhat similar. Everybody got different standards or values of what they feel like is dating down. Depends on what your values are. Everybody might not care if you don't have a car. They may not be something that's really important to them. Depends on where you live. Also, if you live in the city, that may not be, but it depends on the situation and the person. So
for you,
honestly, for me, dating down pretty much is generally what I'm saying. If someone that the values that you uphold and they don't uphold those or have those things that you would want, then that for that person would be dating down. There's a lot of different things for me personally. I don't really care to air that or express that.
But give us like 2 or 3.
shoot, okay, for example, something that's important to me or I have deemed to be important is someone being taller than me. But at the end of the day, through life, I've grown to know it's about the connection. It's really not about the looks,
That's
which
true.
attraction is important to me. But I've learned, or more so, I'm okay with, that came out wrong. I feel like being attracted to their mind is what's most important.
That is true.
But sometimes I have settled for just the physical attraction in the moment. Like, oh, well, he's still fine. He's still taller than me, and he does the basic things. So I'm okay if he's a little simple.
And
And that's
that
not
was
okay.
dating
So
down.
that was dating down for me.
Okay, that's actually
I
good.
can agree. Let's hear you.
I feel like I agree with pretty much everything you guys said. Like, when it comes to somebody who doesn't have a car, who doesn't have a job and all of that, it's more so that you're comfortable in that. And when it feels like you are okay with me carrying the relationship, I feel like I'm dating down in that aspect. To your point, I feel like it's dating down if you're dating someone that you're not genuinely attracted to. And I think there have been points in our lives where we're like, oh, well, this person is really into me. They do X, Y, and Z, but you're still not really attracted to them. You still don't think they're on your level or what you would truly want, and for that you're dating down. I am not a believer that we should be dating what we consider unattractive men just because we feel like they would
nice
treat
to
us
us.
good.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, no,
Or
I
they're
feel like
financially stable.
Yeah.
I still feel like that's dating down because it's not what you truly want. You're not truly into this person. You're more so into what
They can do for you. And you know
Yeah.
what? That was gonna be my next point. I've never been the female, and I think like the guys that I've dated in the past can actually vouch for that. I've never been the female where I'm going to date you because of who you are or what you have.
Right.
Like, I don't care if you have 1,000 cars
Right.
or if you're a millionaire.
You're an NBA player.
Yeah, I don't care.
It doesn't matter.
It's all about what's in here for me. So I think I agree with you. I'll piggyback off that as well. If I'm not like genuinely happy with you for you, and I'm more attracted to what you can do for me or what you have, or how you look, then I think I'm dating down because I don't mind dating. Of course, everybody wants an attractive,
Right.
significant other, or but I'm not going to say that everybody that I've dated with or actually had genuine, sincere feelings for have been very, very attractive. But their mind has been attractive to me. Their personality has been attractive to me, and
So
how they
they
make
were
me feel.
attractive to
So
you.
to me, that's attractive. I don't really think that me, like, of course, I don't want nobody that just flat out just got a face that only your mother could love. But if you're a little hard to look at, but you a sweetheart, you treat me well, you make me feel good, you're teaching me something, and you're not just buying me stuff to draw me in. If we can make each other money, if we can teach each other stuff, if we can learn stuff for each other, with each other, we can grow. And I can see like you long term, but you ain't Chris Brown looking, then I can work with
I
you.
wouldn't even say Chris Brown. Chris Brown ain't even that cute to me.
Girl, he
no more.
fine like wine to me.
He cute. He a little crackhead, but he cute.
Okay,
Now I'm just playing Chris Brown because you gonna see this and then you gonna be getting on the dark skin bitches for no reason.
Oh, he already on the dark skin, girl.
Look, don't be getting on that for no reason. Damn.
One thing about it, I represent for the dark skins. Oh, we
Yeah.
represent
Yeah.
We represent for the dark skin.
for the dark skins. So I don't want none of you men watching this to say, oh, I would date her because she
Chocolate.
Because I don't really like chocolate girls, but I would date her. Because let me tell you something, I'm not talking to you if you say that.
Right. Right.
Now,
That's dating down.
Yeah.
Okay. Facts.
It's like you the
That's dating
exception.
down.
Because I hate when y'all be saying that. So
Yeah,
don't say that
it's
to me.
an
That's a
insult.
backhanded compliment. Just
Yeah.
tell me I'm pretty and I'm attractive, and maybe I'm a gem to the eye. You ain't never really seen something like that. I understand.
Thank you.
She's been through this, you guys. You can see the passion.
Yes. Yes. I personally have dated down before. And I think dating down also focuses on the amount of effort someone is putting in. If you feel like the relationship is one-sided, like you are giving your everything and this person is just kind of floating within the relationship, you're dating down because you're not dating somebody that deserves you.
Girl, you
So I got a question. So do you guys feel like men tend to date down more than, because I was reading earlier about
hell
how,
yeah.
how
A dude to just date somebody because they light skin.
Or
They'll
because
date
they got a
somebody
big
because they
butt.
pretty, because they got a big ass.
Could be a bum.
And they be a fucking airhead.
Ain't got no insurance,
So
ain't got no 401k.
Yeah, don't even know what a
but you know,
job
our
is.
men today are seeming to be like getting wiser, and because I was watching a show where they were saying like men now are looking to date women that are educated
substance,
and have
yeah.
substance versus the ones that are just a pretty
Yeah, the ones
face.
that are beneficial to them long term, because they tired of these Instagram hoes.
Because I think
they can't afford these
Because bitch,
Instagram
what you gonna
hoes.
put on your resume?
Girl, you can't afford. they can't afford
36,000
these-
followers on
that's-
Instagram.
And you see Instagram taking away them likes. I don't know what these hoes.
Yeah,
do.
I don't know what they do because bitch, ain't nobody about to believe that
And
shit
I'm
now. Them
calling
lights
them
gone.
Instagram hoes because
We don't know them. That's
not
all.
that. It's because I know what y'all do. I know what these Instagram girls do, and to me, that's making you a hoe. I'm saying.
So the question really posing is, does it make men or women? Because for the women, what I read is pretty much that women are okay with being with a man that isn't as attractive, but because of the things that they can give them
Like
when
the
it comes to
finances.
security, versus men go for the woman that's really pretty, but they don't really care
That's the Instagram
about.
hoes they talk about.
No, you for real? That's true.
It's true.
Because there's a man. I'm not even gonna say his name, but he's well known. And this man is a millionaire. I'm not even joking. And he had the nerve to tell me that he want to change my life, right? And I said, okay, well, how you want to change my life? What you trying to pay these student loans off or something? He was thinking more like Gucci bag, and I'm like, what am I doing with Gucci bag? I got student debt.
right, that's not driving my credit score to
I want you to like buy
What
me
can
like
you do?
these.
And y'all bitches need to up y'all standards.
Like,
we
I
don't
got
want no
my
motherfucking
property.
pocketbook. We got $50,000 in student loans. We got to pay the
I
fuck
can buy
out.
my own Gucci
We
bag.
need a sugar daddy.
I don't need.
Oh my gosh, I don't need a
I don't need a sugar
I'm
daddy.
just playing, bitch. I'm just playing.
I don't want a sugar daddy. I want somebody that's
But we
not
don't want no
gonna try to
goddamn
lure
pocketbook.
me in because you got money.
don't
What the
even
fuck I'm gonna do with a Gucci bag?
You
I can buy my own.
I
That
don't
Gucci
want
bag ain't
no
gonna do
fucking
shit for me
pocketbook.
when I need a down payment on a house. Poop.
I would take a Gucci bag.
Bitch, you want a Gucci bag?
Oh,
no,
man.
I want that
But
goddamn Gucci
There's
bag.
nothing wrong with
No, let me go ahead and put
those
this out
types of
here.
gifts, but it's not all
Ain't
you can do.
That's what I'm saying. Are you gonna change my life?
I feel
Buying me and
No,
flying
you
me
know
out
what?
is not changing my life.
Give me about 10 Gucci bags so I can pay those student loans off. Because I'm going to pawn them in, get that money, flip it, you know what I'm saying? Then
I don't
take
have
it to
loans,
Sally Mae.
but I'm sorry.
That's
you
a
don't?
blessing.
No,
That's a blessing.
scholarships. God is amazing.
You
That's
did
how
all
I know.
scholarships,
Beautiful.
bitch?
Yes.
I only did
Oh,
a
no.
couple.
I mean, I had a. I think we all had scholarships.
But that's not my point.
But
But bitch, you did like
Don't forget
all-
my dog.
What the
Okay, go ahead,
scholarships was
go
you
ahead.
applying for?
I'm gonna tell you later.
Okay.
All I'm saying is, what was I? See, I knew I was gonna forget my
The
thought.
Gucci bag. The
Oh,
Gucci
Gucci bag.
bag.
The,
Gucci bag.
the way dating is, thank you, babe. The way dating is now, like everyone's okay to just coming in and Netflix and chilling. And I feel like if you come to the door with a Gucci bag, like. Thank you, because
Yeah, but-
I don't. Okay, that's not what I solely want. But at the end of the day, that's a
But
step
she said
up.
she's grateful.
That's
Yeah.
a step up from just wanting to chill.
Okay,
at my
maybe
house.
because I understand you. I
never got
understand.
anything.
And that's why I'm gonna say. I think it's because you just never,
Yes.
no shade, no tea. I think it's because you just always, people just always Netflix and they got Disney Plus.
Not
now, so y'all
always,
Disney
but it's
Plus
not.
and shit.
That's not it. It's like okay,
They
half
talk
on.
about-
Okay,
well, I don't
possibly
know
it may
that
be like
Disney
half on
Plus.
a date. Let's say, or you go on a date and it's like okay, we both buy our food. Like I've been on a few dates, but very few. So it's rarely guys just don't really have nothing to offer.
Yeah, to offer. So I understand. But see, and I think like for me, I've been on quite a few dates. Like I've probably been to every 5-star restaurant you could probably think of. But it's just like that's not enough for me. Like I need to like
not
pick
enough
your
for me
brain
either.
because
I
you're for
feel
one,
you.
you're not coming to my house. I don't care if you send a Gucci bag or flowers. If we're not right here, I don't care. We're not Netflixing and chilling. I'm just saying, we're not doing it.
Right,
It's
if
not
there's
happening.
no chemistry, if there's
There's
no
no-
emotional
You gotta
connection,
tell-
Y'all know
Right.
what come out the Netflix and chill, take these off. Hell nah.
Right.
So I don't even want to create that space for you to feel
Right.
like that's going to happen.
Right. So just to piggyback off that, what I was saying earlier, like that's things that I have grown from, and I had to ask myself, like, okay, because it sounds like to me like you're setting that standard. No, you can't come to my
Right.
house. So there's certain standards that from you saying that I'm gonna say has inspired me, or what I've taken in even in the past, like not allowing that because
Yeah.
what you allow someone to do,
Is
they'll
what
see
they're
how
gonna
much
keep
more
doing.
they can
Yep.
do. So yeah, I'm acquiring.
And that's perfectly fine because now you can say this and you've learned, and so like you know what to like. Dudes these days, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I make it they gotta come correct when they come to me. Like I'm not taking it, and I feel like all of us are like worth that. Like we
Yeah.
all have that potential. Well, you're good and married, but like us,
And I want to say this real
Well,
quick.
I'm in
What
a
you're
relationship,
saying,
so I'm not in the dating pool.
Yeah,
You're
you got
making-
the game too.
as you're talking, Nikki, you're making me think more so like, I keep losing my train of thought. This
it's okay.
is terrible.
It's okay. It's okay.
Bring it back. What are we talking about?
We were talking about
Yeah, you
coming
forgot the
correct.
whole time.
We were talking about coming correct, like coming correct. At like men taking us out on dates
Kind of
or feeling
establishing
comfortable,
standards for
the
yourself
Netflix and
that you
chilling, you know.
Just
make
let it
that
come back to
comfortable.
it.
I'm
Just
gonna
let it come back
creep
to
back
it.
in.
Just keep
Okay.
going. Let it come
It's
back
okay.
to it.
So, like I said, any dude, if you want to
It
approach
came.
us,
It came.
Told you.
Sorry. I'm thinking.
Boy, you
Okay,
lose
so
it.
I'm thinking about more so how people shift. Like I'm just speaking on myself. There was a time where I feel like people said I was too like specific and like you're too picky. So I felt like, well, dang, maybe I need to switch it up because I still ain't got nobody. This is when I was way younger, like 18, 20, 22, and I always been like, categorized as this girl that, yeah, Taylor, you bougie or you want this, and I'm just like, well, dang, I thought me having a set standard was how I was supposed to be. So then I switched it up, and I feel like I settled and I point too much, dirty niggas, excuse me, too much though. Like, so I feel like I settled a little too much. So but I came back. But that just made me think about
yeah. I mean,
why.
and we've all like I'm not gonna. I've dated down before.
We
like,
all have.
I think we all have, and as
Yeah,
long
we
I don't
took
regret
care
it.
of
I don't
ours.
regret it at all because
I think it helps you understand what you like and don't like and what you will and will not tolerate.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When you date down, you realize
right, and because as you get older, you
Because
realize
it'll help you build those boundaries.
you have non-negotiables. Like
Yeah.
I know for me, I definitely don't. I dated someone who smoked cigarettes, and as small as it seems, I really could not date somebody
That's
who
not small
smoked
at all.
cigarettes.
no, that's not small at all.
It's very unattractive to
No,
me.
it's not small at all.
That's different
I,
right there. That cigarettes. That's different.
I expect for me and whoever I'm with to live a nice long life, have healthy kids, and you smoking
It affects your sperm
cigarettes.
count.
It's just not. It's not it for me.
nicotine sperm.
I mean, I wouldn't want anybody that smokes cigarettes to shoot my club up. What did I know?
Yeah.
Me either.
Look,
Yeah.
to throw your pH all out.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to even like give fellatio knowing that.
Yeah, but even from smoking cigarettes, I think another huge thing for me too is like if you don't have your shit together in terms of your career goals and where you're going. Like you said, some people fall on hard times, but if you're not working or I hope this does not sound bad when I say this, but I feel like I have a master's degree. I have a good paying job, and I feel like the man that I marry is going to be more ambitious. Y'all don't kill me when I say this. More ambitious than being a McDonald's manager.
Now she ain't putting. She not knocking that
and I'm
because
not.
Hey,
we got some successful
I
McDonald's
am
managers out
not
here.
putting.
Just let it go. Open
I'm
it up
not
more
putting
stores.
anybody down. I promise.
It's a
I'm
McDonald's
just
on every
saying,
corner.
all of us have our own standards. There are people out here that are like, I don't want to date anybody that makes less than 6 figures. And if that's your standard, then good for you. I just know the man that I marry is gonna be somebody that's on my career.
First off, the man that you're going to marry because you're in a relationship and he is making brave.
yes, and he
Yeah.
is.
You
he
saying
is
she
her
saying that like she
material.
gotta speak it into existence
Yeah,
already.
yeah,
No, I'm just saying. I mean, obviously, I'm with someone that I is on that level. So it's like, even if God forbid our relationship doesn't work out, I've already hit a certain level that's like I'm not going back down.
Yeah.
I'm not
Once you
doing
date that certain kind of caliber, it's kind of like you can't see yourself
You
dating
either going
anything less.
up from there
So I understand.
or about the
And
same.
I'm not a woman that's not bringing the same type of energy to the table.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
If I was someone who was working at McDonald's or who wasn't working at all, I think it'd be hypocritical for me to say
Right.
I'm not going to date a man that don't make X amount of money or don't got this type of job. I have that type of job, so I can demand the same from my partner.
Yeah, or more.
That's
And
true.
I think too, what you say
is
too,
true.
there'll never be, because also what I was reading, there'll never be like there's always going to be something in a relationship where one person may have more than you, but that's the point for it to be a balance, because
Right.
you want your partner to pour into you and you pour into them.
Exactly.
So there may be a guy that you're with, I mean, long as he's attracted to you, but someone else may think that you're more attractive, but at the end of the day, like, he may be more humorous or whatever it is to balance out the relationship.
It's
So
in the eye
balance
of
is
the beholder,
key.
you know.
And you never know too, you might push that person to make
It's
the
true.
6 figures. Or if you are dating a McDonald's manager, he might be like, well damn, Babe in corporate America got her own office. I might go back to school. And now, boom,
Yeah,
he make
motivating.
more money
Like,
than us.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I agree with everything everybody's saying, but I don't mind. I've been in a relationship before where my significant other has seen how ambitious I was. Because I remember when I was in college, guys, and I was literally working 3 jobs. Like, I would do, I would go to my intern in the morning, and then I would go to my job at Food Lion during the day, then go to class, and then on the weekends I was working at the mall at a clothing store. So, and my boyfriend in college was just like, he said that I like motivated him. Like, he came from a really wealthy family, so he really didn't have to work as hard as I did in college, because his parents would pay his rent as long as he was in school. His parents were like paying his rent and everything, so he was good. All he had to do was go to school. But I actually had to like work towards for everything that I had, and I just like put myself through school basically. So it was kind of like I motivated him, and he just made it really clear, like, dang, like I've never seen a woman or a girl that really like ambitious like this. And then like at my adult years, once I started doing like my business and everything, a lot of guys that I was like communicating with were saying like how I do such a good job and how I motivate them just from what they see me doing on social media, like with my businesses and stuff. So, you know, I mean,
You can inspire people.
I can inspire, but I really,
true.
I feel like it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
I think I chose the wrong
I want to
calling.
say, I feel like that has a lot to do with why a lot of people have dated down before. Like, you might have went to the table and knew you had more than that person, but you like,
You see the
shoot,
potential.
I might can help that person get up there. Now, it depends on that person's mindset. Some of the people we done
That's
dated,
the important piece.
yeah, some of the people we done dated, they didn't have that same mindset as us, so it was like we was taking care of them. And then it's some people you meet, you can help get them up on
You
your
see their
level.
drive, you see the
Right.
fire. the
Some people get motivated, and some people just like, oh, my girl a hard worker, and that's all they
And I'm
see.
glad you said the word potential, because for me personally, this is not to talk bad on anyone else. I don't want to meet someone with potential. I want you to already be there. Like, I need you to already be there. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't have to continue to grow in areas, but when I think about potential,
Sorry, guys.
We in the hood.
No, we're not.
So when I think about potential, I think about someone of my past, and I've seen this person with potential because of how he talked and about the things he was going to do. But I would see this growth in small, really short increments, and it wasn't enough for me.
Where is he now? I'm curious.
Same place, babe. So, but like not necessarily same place, just a baby step level up, and I can say like maybe a better job in a sense, but it's still in the same area of work. They've talked about owning their own clothing line or having their own business, and they have other obligations like a child and things like this they have to do. But aside of that, my whole point is that person was for me for many various reasons, but just the potential aspect. I would love to be with someone that in a sense is better than me, like better than me in areas
Can
that
help
I'm
you
weak
grow.
in, can
Because
help
you
me
know
grow.
you'll grow.
That's way more mature than me in different areas. I feel as though I'm mature.
But would somebody want to date you if they were way more mature than you?
It depends, because they may see something in me that they like. For example, let's say innocence.
I don't want to use the term more mature.
Okay.
I just feel like all of us, when we date someone, we should date someone where we can learn from them and they can learn from us. So I wouldn't even necessarily say that you're not as mature as whoever you date. It's just maybe they have qualities that they can rub off on you. Just like you
let me
have
rephrase. When I think of maturity, I think of fully developed. You're at a higher level. Like when you think of something maturing. So it doesn't mean that It doesn't mean that I don't have those things, possess those characteristics. It just means that they may just be at a higher level than me.
They've already attained that.
Right, but they may see something in me that they don't have that's like, okay, that may draw them to me, that they want to grow in.
Balance,
yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
That's fair.
Well, it's fair.
Ladies, gents, tell us, have you dated down? What are your standards in a relationship or in dating? Let us know in the comments below. Once again, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm pretty sure this is not your first video that you've watched with us, so you might as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying?
Follow page.
But until next time, we will see you. Bye.